Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tanya June Moore. This is the 25th anniversary of the Sedona International Film Festival. We are super excited to be here on the 25th year, and we want to thank our sponsors, Digitech, Black Magic Design, and the Sedona Rouge for being the media room sponsors this year. Without them, this beautiful setup wouldn't be happening. And we have another filmmaker in our seat with us today. Please introduce yourself and your movie.
Okay, so my name is Veronica Kurtz, and my short film is called Flow.
Yes, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
So tell me about, let's get the audience caught up. Tell us about Flow and what it's about.
Yeah, so Flow is a short film about a dancer going through the grieving process of not being able to dance anymore. She has a knee injury, and she, with the help of a vision of her former self, her as a dancer, find acceptance and find a new way to still participate in her art form.
Well, it's really well done.
Thank you.
It's visually very stunning. What was the shooting process like for this?
Yeah, so I worked with my director of photography, Alfonso Chin, who's worked on this project and my latest project. And he's incredibly talented and so wonderful to work with, and is one of those people that isn't so much about the technical at first. It's more about like the story and the character, and then how we film it comes from that. Mm-hmm. So we spent a lot of time talking about the character and what she's going through, and hearing a lot of stories about Livona, the dancer herself. She actually was just recovering from an injury when we did this film, so it was very personal for her as well. Uh-huh. And so just sort of getting all those stories and figuring out how to make it a visual thing, and we shot this in one day, and that was our little film.
Well, the lighting is really lovely. The
Thank
shots
you.
are beautiful. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Okay.
It's very lovely visually. And what
Thank
is
you.
it that you want people to take away from this?
I'd say that I want people to take away that even if different circumstances might maybe like an injury or a change in your life somehow happen, that you can still do the things that you want to do, perhaps in a different way. Mm-hmm. But that, yes, it's totally fine to have that grieving process of the loss of potential, but there's always a way towards acceptance and moving on to something new and exciting.
Was this your idea?
Yes.
So what brought this to your mind? Was there an event?
I think for me it was thinking about, for me, because at the time before, like when I was making this, I was working in film a lot, but I wasn't making my own films. Mm-hmm. And I sort of had a moment where I was like, this is something that I really want to do, but like right now I'm not making films. Is this something I should be doing? And I just sort of had that moment of, because I had been working for so long towards being a director, making films, what would that be like to work so hard for this one thing, whether it be art or career, and then take a completely different direction and sort of having that loss of potential. So I was thinking about that. And then I also spent a lot of time when I was growing up working backstage theater, and especially working with dancers, and just so amazed at their talent and grace and everything. And then basically adapting my story to something a little more visual, which was dance. So.
Well, it's like I said, it's just really pretty.
Thank you.
It's pretty to watch, and sometimes that's just nice.
Yeah,
art
absolutely.
In itself. How was the screening? You've had a screener already.
Yes, we had a screening yesterday. It was our Flow's world premiere, so that was very exciting.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah, the
Congratulations!
Festival. So yeah, it was so exciting. Just lovely audience. There was a lot of people there, and the Q&A after. There was a lot of great questions.
Any questions that stood out in your mind from our audience?
One of them was talking about like the music, which was fun to talk about, and also the editing, how it goes back and forth between her as this dancer and then her as this injured woman, which we had a lot of fun playing with how and when that would transition. So yeah.
Yeah, you're here at the 25th anniversary with a world premiere.
Yes.
How does it feel to be here?
It feels
this
amazing.
Time?
It feels so amazing. I mean, yeah, being here in the 25th year, it's always exciting being at a festival at its like big celebration year. And this is the farthest south I've been in the States, so very excited to be in this area, and it's so beautiful. We arrived quite early in the morning, so it was all dark, so we didn't see anything as we were coming in. But then the next morning, I guess yesterday, when we were driving, I was like, this is so amazing.
It's a little surreal.
It's so amazing. Yeah, I've never seen anything like this. Like British Columbia, where I'm from, has a very diverse like geography, depending on where you go in the province, but nothing like this, of course. So it's very exciting.
We call it Red Rock fever. People get a little Red Rock fever.
I get that.
And how is your experience at the festival so far?
It's been great. Yes, we had our premiere yesterday, and then we screen again tomorrow. The documentary that we've been screening with it was really great to see yesterday, and again more dancers, which was really cool. And yeah, everyone has just been so kind and so responsive. And we went to the gala yesterday, which was also very lovely.
Were you dancing the night away?
A little bit, not as much on the dance floor. We were sort of like wiggling a little over to the side, but had a lot of fun and met a few people, which was great. And yeah.
Well, and this is a place to collaborate, so
Absolutely.
We hope that you collaborate with other filmmakers while you're here, because you never know what you come up with, right?
Yeah, that's what I love with festivals, is the meeting the audience, but also like other filmmakers and talking and collaborating on things. So.
And what's your next project? What can we expect from you?
Yeah, so I just finished in November a short film called 20 Minutes to Life, which is nothing like this film at all. It's about a elementary school girl having her first detention, but she imagines it as a prison with guards and a warden, and so she has to escape the prison and make friends with the bad kids. Kind of based on my first detention. I didn't escape prison, but the sort of that childhood like over the top fear of getting in trouble.
Oh yes.
And so that's it had its world premiere up in Whistler in British Columbia, and so we're hoping to tour it around elsewhere and maybe Sedona next year.
We would love to have you back.
That would be amazing.
Is there a website that people can keep up with you?
So my website is Veronica Kurtz, VeronikaKurz @gmail.com. Or not, that's my email. .com. You can send me an email too. .com is the website though.
Well, it's been great to have you here.
Thanks
for spending some time talking to us.
Thank you.
Good luck on your next screening.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure it'll be great.
We're very excited.
Stay tuned. We'll have another filmmaker in the seat after these messages.